Welcome back to the second part of this tutorial. Now let's add gender and so on here. So I am going to exit out and I'm going to copy this label right underneath here. I'm going to paste that, and what I want to try and achieve is the gender is going to be in a combo box. Alright, first of all let's change these details to gender. Somebody actually said I should be calling it sex. Well, for now, gender. Alright, and here I'm going to just enter a gender there. There we go, and this is 4, this will be 5. The column is 0, and right underneath I am going to add a combo box. So I'm going to say self.cbo gender. Thought I copied gender, paste that in there, and that's gender as well. Okay, now I have a name for my combo box, and this combo box I should be able to get the widget from ttk.combobox. Yeah, I think that is correct. Box, combo box. Yeah, and this combo box is going to be a child of student frame. Yeah, make it a child of student frame as well, and paste that right here. Now the next thing, let's separate this so that you guys see what I'm doing for now. The next thing is I'm going to enter text widget for text variable. And that variable is going to be gender. The variable self.gender should be right up here somewhere, and right here, that is it. Okay, so I'm going to come back down here and just paste that in here. There. Now I'm going to specify my width. Let's make that about 23. The text is always a little bit shorter, so the combo box, I'm going to make that 23 because it's a bit longer. Then the fonts, let's settle for 12 as well, so I can even paste it underneath here. And the states, let's say the state is going to be normal state. Oh, okay, no, sorry, let's go for read only. And that should take care of that. Close that off. Now the framework is done. What about the values that will be in there? So I'm going to grab these. Let's bring this down here. Paste. Value is going to be, this is how I'm going to enter the value in the form of an array. So value, and that is it, equals as follows. The first value, I'm going to make that 0. So let's come in here, empty comma, let's say empty comma, empty, and in here this one will be empty, and this one I'm just going to enter females, ladies first, and the next one I'm going to enter male. There. Now current selection. The current selection, I'm going to make that 0. So let's say combo box dot current, so that will be 0, just being specific. Now let's round up the whole system. Dot grid, and that will be 5 1. Okay, copy that. Row is 5, column is going to be 1. Close that. I believe I finished up with the combo box, so let's run that and save. Run, save. There we go, but something is missing here. The label is showing. Let's see, why is the combo box missing? Oh, look at the spelling of current. That should have been a U. Change that to a U. Alright, let's try that one more time. Run. And let's see now. Hopefully that should be working fine. There we go. Look at that. Alright, that is fine. Okay, done. Close that. Close this. Now let's come down here. I'm now going to add date of birth, telephone number, and so on. So I'm going to copy these. Where is it? Grab this. And come right down here. Paste. And this one, just going to change that to DOB. DOB. And DOB here as well. DOB. DOB and DOB here. And here, this is going to be date of birth. So maybe I should just enter DOB there. Right. And this is 5. This one will be 6. Row 6. Row 6. And that is DOB taken care of, but the variable, change the variable to DOB. Done. Run. Let's see, DOB in the house. Now the next one, let's take care of mobile. So I'm going to grab all of these again. Grab, come right down here, paste, and that's going to be for the mobile phone. Some people do call it cellular, something like that. We just call it mobile phone. Copy that, paste, paste there, and here as well. And right here, this will be 7 variable name, that should be mobile, and display text mobile. So that's mobile taken care of as well. Run. There we go. That's good, looking good. Now let's take care of email. Grab this and come right down here, paste. So this is just for learners details or student details. I mean, we have emails here. Grab and just change it around. Email. I could have just speed this up, but you guys will also learn looking at this. I want to try to make sure I finish the development of the interface as soon as possible. That's 8. Change this to email. That's it, done. Run. Save it first though. Let's see. There we go. Email in the house. Now, okay guys, let's start to work with the development of the parent or guardian's details. So I'm going to paste that in here. And first of all, might as well just copy. Let me copy this one with the combo box, and I'm going to grab this as well. Copy and paste it right underneath here. There we go. Now I'm going to change this to guidance, parent guidance. There. I can just copy it across. So grab this, paste that in here. Parental guidance. and this one will become guardian, and so on for the others. Now, in the case of the guardian, they are going to be in their own frame. So I'm going to, there's a frame I call parent frame there. So that's one of the frames that I have in there. Copy and change this to parent frame as well. And this is going to be 0. Why this is going to be 0, 1. That is fine. Yeah, I think that should do it. What about the variables? Let's change. Okay, let's change the values first. Here I'm going to enter, let's say mom or mother or whatever, and here that's going to be father. What else do we have? We can add brothers and sisters and so on. Grab this, let's paste that here. You can add as many as you like. Okay, so let's say that's brother, sister, and finally maybe guardian somewhere. Someone not related to you or related, whatever. Paste that in there. Yeah, that's good enough. Right, and the first value is 0. Okay, let's run that. Run. What about the, oh, hold on. What about the width? I'm going to change that to about 26 because of the length of this. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to run it in any case. Run. There we go. Look at that. That is fine. Now, I might as well just copy. We need the details of the guardian. We need name, first name, surname. We need the address of the guardians as well. Yeah, I can just grab 1, 2, and 3, then change it around. That will speed up things. So let's come up here. We need first name, surname, and so on. Grab them up to here. We don't need a postcode. We just need basic information about these guys. And come right down here. Paste. Alright, so this is 0, this one 1, 2. Okay, that is good. Now there's one thing we need to change the frames around. Grab that. This frame will become this. And what is this? 0, 1, 2. Parent frames. There we go. And hopefully I must have taken care of that. Right. Okay, I'm now going to change the width. This is 16, so I'm going to make this about 17. For that, 17 here as well, and 17 here. Alright. I think that would be all for this, but hold on first. What about the variables? The variables for this, let's say first. I think I have that as PG, something like that. Yeah, PG first. That's parent guardian, first parent's guardian, surname as well. PG. What about the address? PG as well. PG. So the PG I'm adding there stands for parents, guardian, address, and so on, and it's all here. Let's see. There we go. Okay, there's a couple more that I have to add anyway. So I've taken care of all of these. Now let's scroll right down. Yeah. Okay, let's run that. I think that is done. So I'm going to run that. Oh, first thing first, I need to change this very one. It's gonna give me a problem. That should be for the parent guardian as well. that is the variable for the parent guardian combo box. It's called parent guardians. Okay, let's run. There we go. Look at that. So as you can see, the frame is moving up gradually. So end that. Now underneath here I need more. I'm going to need the workplace, the phone number, and so on. So I'm going to grab this and just speed up the whole process. And that is it. I've actually added 3 more rows, and there they are. So let's run that and see. There we go. It's coming up. Alright, close that. Now let's populate this very frame there. So for that frame, it's going to be just like the subject area and so on, or information about the institution. Let's copy this and bring it down here. Paste. Now for that, I'm going to need a combo box, a label and a combo box, really. Now for the course details, I'm going to need the following. Let's come in here. That is the information for the course. Okay, so let's say I'll bring it down. I've just copied that, paste that in there. That's for course. And right underneath here, I'm just going to say self.course.set. I want to set the variable as course selector. Right. Now I'm going to add a label. Let's grab this label here and just change things around. Grab that, paste that right underneath here. Now I'm going to change the details of that very label to course. Course and course here. Now the role is going to be 0, row 0, column 0, and the text content on it is going to be course. There we go. Increase the border a little bit. Alright, I'm going to get rid of this and just, for now, the framework is going to be course framework. Course frame. Now I need actually need a combo box. The combo box, let's grab a combo box here. There we go. Grab this and just change things around and bring it right down here. Paste it right there. And let's just changing things. This is row 0. This one will be row 01. That is fine. Now we need to change that to CBO cost. And here as well. There's going to be a lot of work with this combo box, and I'm going to use some selection statement to carry out some function in there. Okay, that's a combo box set, and we also need this very variable here. I'm going to need it as the variable that we enter in here for the combo box. Self.course. Now the width, I want that to occupy a lot of space, so that's fine. Okay, let's change the data in here. So this is going to be something maybe BSc, serious science, BSc. Now let's say serious games. next one is going to be BSc Computer Science. Those are the details that will be inside the drop down list that I'm making up now. There's going to be more, so let's speed that up. Change that. Okay guys, that is it, all done. Alright, so let me run it and show you how that looks like. There we go guys, that's all there is to it. Just select your course. All of these selections, I'm going to change them. I'm going to write a function so that when we select, it will populate whatever other data we have in there. So the next thing I want now is, let's add more labels. Label and text box. So I might as well grab this up here and change it around. Grab and come right down here. Paste. Now, this next one is going to be known as course code. And this is course code here. Paste. No. Copy that. And paste course code in here. Code. Repeat the same thing here. LBL course code. TXT course code. There. And the variable for that is course code, self.course code, right there. Now this is 0, this one will be 1 and 1 here for the rows. And framework, course framework here, and here as well. Okay, let's create some room here. Maybe I'm gonna grab this, bring it here, bring this down a little bit, get rid of that. Okay, and here, what do I need? Right. Okay, so I'm going to, let's just see how it's going to look like. This padding, do I really need that for now? And I'm just going to run it and see. Let's run it first. Run. Then we can speed up the rest process. That is fine. So let me increase the size of this text box. Okay, and I also need to change the name that I have in here. That name will become course code. Copy, paste that in here and change it to course code. And here, this is 51, so this one will be about as -2 or +1. I'm gonna make it 52. Right. Let's run it and see. And let's see. Brilliant, look at that, to the core. Now I'm going to just copy this, speed it up, and I'll get back to you guys. Paste that and start changing things around. And that is it guys. So if you guys can still recall, this was where I copied and I used that to change things from course code here, and I use that to change things around faculty, dean of faculty, head of school, head of program, and in here we have course tutor. Have a good look at it. Then the building, okay, where the course is there. So let's run it and you see how that looks like. There. So what's going to happen is when I select this, we don't have to write a function in there. there will be some data that will be displayed in here with the selection made. Okay, close that. Now underneath, I'm going to now enter some cost information in there about the program of studies. So let's come right down here, paste that here, get that indented there. So here, that is going to be information about the student. So first of all, let's just have student status frame. There we go. Now for the student status frame, I'm going to need labels and combo box. So let's come up here and just grab label and combo box right here. That is ideal. Grab this up to here, scroll right down, paste. Now the frame is called student status. So I'm going to grab this frame, student status, paste that here, and here as well. Now, some changes. This will be for something like home student. Okay. Now, if the student is home student, we also need to carry out some other selections inside this combo box. So if that is home student, let's change the label to home student. Here it becomes home student. And here, there. And one more here, one more here, there. So 0, row 0, column 0, and row 0, column 1. Now the data that I have in here, I don't need all of these. Get rid of those. I'm just going to enter yes or no. There will be no, comma, yes. Alright, that is taken care of. That's how easy that is. What about the width? Let's change this to about maybe 14. I don't want it to be too long. Right. And XY padding, I'm going to make that about 8. Okay, that is done. So let's run. Save and run. There we go. Alright. Okay, I need to change that around. The variable. Let's change the variable name. The variable name for this is going to be known as home student. I remember I have a variable called home student here. Let's come down here. Let's be sure. There we go. Home student. Grab that. Self.homeStudent. And just change that variable. There. That's fine. Run again. Oh, hold on first. There's something here I need to change. This one. Enter. No. Yeah, that's fine. Now run. And there we go. Yes or no. Alright, that is fine. Maybe I should do one thing. The default value should be no. Then you have the choice of changing that to yes. Okay, the default value will be no. Now run. Okay, so let's ask you to choose the very first value. So for you to choose the very first value, I'm going to copy all of these. Let's say self.student dot current value, and that will be equals 0. There we go. Now run. So it should have 0 as, no as the default value there. Alright, that is fine. So let's take care of the others. I'm going to copy this now, the next one, paste, and paste again. So I've added 2 more. Then this one is going to be for overseas students. So the overseas student, change this one to overseas first. Overseas, right? And this, the variable, I think the variable is called overseas as well. Variable is called overseas. Where's the variable? Here. And the name, overseas. Change this as well. And here, and this is going to be 1, roll 1, and 1 here, and this variable is overseas. Okay, the one right underneath is going to be accommodation. We have overseas. This is accommodation. Let's come down here. Accommodation, accommodation. And here, this is 1, this will be 2. 2 and 2 here. And the variable, I believe that's accommodation anyway. Alright. That's it all done. So let's run that. You should have 3 rows there. There we go. So let's speed up the others, and the same thing will be here for the different courses. Close that. Close this. I'm going to speed that up now. Yeah, guys, I've actually speed that up. So take a good look at it. There. Okay, let's run it and see how that's going to look like. There we go. Alright, so that is fine. Okay, all done now. Now, for the next frame beside it, I'm going to copy all of this. Copy that. And I'll then change it around anyway. Paste that in there. I need to change this. And that very frame is going to be known as degree frame. Degree frame. Now grab all of these and just changes the framework here to degree frame there, and here as well. Where is the other one? Here. There. Okay, degree frame is taken care of, but we need to change this one. This will be, let's say, BA, and this is going to be BA as well. BA here, BA here, and BA here as well. Right. Now for the value inside the combo box, no, I'm going to change that to spin box, not a combo box. So let's say spin box. Save that spin box, and this as well. Let's take care of this first. And the widget is called spin box, because I just need numbers in there anyway. Alright, and the spin box, I would like it to generate value from maybe 0 to 20. So get rid of, let's get rid of these for now. This will be spin box anyway. Sep.ba. That's for first degree, and this is going to be from equals 0, comma, to 20, comma. So there should be an underscore here. Let's say underscore, right, and this is the variable. Okay, let's do it this way so that I can understand what I'm doing. Width, change that to about 9, and text variable is there. Font, grab the font. I want to arrange it in a way that I would get the whole idea. Cut that off, paste that here, font, and now I'm going to bring this down. Right, BA, close this off now. And all of these, do I need them? No, I don't. And here, oh, undo that, get rid of these ones. That's for the spin box. And the spin box, let's say the padding is going to be about 5. Okay, I think that will do it. Let's run it. If that works fine, we can just copy and paste the rest. Run. There's an error somewhere. There. Okay, let's see what did I call that? Here. That's not valid. Change that. Copy this and paste that here. Now run. Let's see now. There we go. Look at my spin box. So I can spin that up to 20. Okay, that is fine. You cannot spend 20 years in uni. So I'm going to copy these and use it for other subjects. And that is it, guys. All done. So for the spin box and labels up to PhD. First degree, BA, BSc, MA, MSc, PhD. There. Now, let's run that. Run. There we go. That's how it's looking now. So guys, I'm going to call this the end of the second part of the tutorial. See you guys shortly.